Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine, doing well. Now, actually, we are doing maths. In maths, we are doing the chapter linear equation in two variables, in which we actually have finished with solving the linear equation two variables by methods of substitution. No, substitution we have not finished. Substitution, elimination, basically both are same methods, but we have finished with understanding equating coefficients method, graphical method, and Kramer's rule method, which is also called as cross multiplication method. Now here, my dear students, before we proceed further, one big thing is there. See, basically, when we consider linear equations in two variables, then the general form actually can be in two methods. One general form can be a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, which basically most of the times is practiced like this: a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. But one way also is that sometimes you take it as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. See, if in other condition, definitely when you are going to solve it by the methods that we have done, equating coefficient method especially, and even graphical method, you have to consider it in this way. Even if you don't consider in this way, even if you consider in this way, ultimately you will have to go into this way. It is not going to make much difference. For equating coefficient methods, graphical methods, it is not going to make any difference whether this or that is the general form. But my dear students, when you go to make it for Kramer's rule or cross multiplication method, then it definitely is going to make a big difference. Why I am saying so is that because certain times if you will be referring some other solutions, some other questions, even textbook solutions or different type of solutions, reference books you are referring, at that time you may get confused. Sometimes the formula used or the method used is so and so, and sometimes the method used is different. Actually speaking, the difference is not in the solution or the method of the solution. The difference is first in the general form. If the general form is this, if the general form is this, then remember, my dear students, see, D is equal to A1, A2, B1, B2, where D will be equal to A1 into B2 minus B1 into A2 is going to be same whether you are doing this or this, because in this also D is equal to A1, A2, B1, B2, which will be equal to A1 into B2 minus A2 into B1. This is going to be same because the signs are as it is going to be same. But when you are going to find dx in this method, you will be swiping this. You will be writing C1, C2, B1, B2 over here, and then dx will be equal to C1, B2 minus B1, C2. This is there. But my dear students, if the same thing, if you go in this case, see, basically here the signs of C1, C2 will be different, and here the sign of C1, C2 will be different. If you are taking this as the general method, general form of linear equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, at that time if you are going to use cross multiplication method, you have to be alert. When you use this, at that time you will be not, while finding dx, you will not be swiping a1, a2, they will be same, a1, a2, c1, c2. This will become a1, c2 minus a2 c1 will be your dx. You will not be swiping the positions of a1 a2 and c1 c2. Oh, sorry, no, b1. Oh, sometimes really I do mistakes, heavy mistakes. For this I will have to consider b1 b2 only, and then this will be b1 c2 and b2 c1. See, a is not there. Okay, I'm really sorry for this, my dear students. You have to be very careful. I have to be very careful that actually this mistake should have not happened basically. See, definitely while considering x, you have to ignore a1 a2. You will have to consider b1 b2 c1 c2, and you will have to write it down over here without swiping. When the general form is like this, at that time when finding dx, you will have to swipe the places of c1 c2 with b1 b2. And when you go for dy, for this case, for dy, you don't swipe the places. You write a1 a2 c1 c2, and then find the value of dy is equal to a1 c2 minus a2 c1. Fine. And here what happens when you are going to find dy, here while finding dy, now you will swipe the places c1 c2 a1 a2. So dy will be a2 c1 minus a1 c2. See, this is the basic difference, my dear students. This is the basic difference. Try to understand this. That when the general form is this, where is equal to c1 c2, at that time for dx you will swipe the places of b1 b2 with c1 c2, and you will not swipe the places for dy. It will be a1 a2 c1 c2 as it is. But when you will be keeping a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, c2 is equal to 0, everything on the left hand side is equal to 0 on the right hand side, at that time while finding dx, you will keep b1 b2 alignment same with c1 c2. But while finding dy, at that time you will swipe the places of c1 c2 with a1 a2. The rest is same. Rest is same. You will be finding, for finding x, you will still find dx upon d. For finding x, dx upon d, and for finding y, it will be dy by d. This will be still same. Okay, my dear students, so this is how you have to practice this. Actually, one method is more than sufficient, my dear students. Understand this. If you have any doubt, basically understand this. May clarify your own pictures. The mind have got the pictures. Clarify those pictures. That what is the basic difference? The basic difference starts from the general equation. Why I am repeating this? Because there are, see, when it comes to cross multiplication method, there are even more ways of presenting this. See, we are separating d, we are separating dx, we are separating dy, and then we find x by calculation dx upon d, y by calculation dy by d. Okay, but certain times instead of calculating them separately, sometimes they just write x is equal to x, this condition, and now this condition, x is equal to, what is x, dx, what is dx, b1 this, dx is this, but then swiping, you have to swipe this like this, b2 c1 minus b1 c2 upon d, what is d, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This they will write complete together, dx upon d. See, it is basically dx is c1 b2 minus b1 c2 upon a1 dd. D is where this a1 b2 minus b1 a2. Sometimes they write everything together. Instead of writing d separate, dx separate, dy separate, they will straight write x is equal to whatever is the value of dx upon d. And then y will be equal to what? Value of dy. Dy is going to be this. Here you are not going to swipe them. So you will write a1 c2 minus a2 c1 upon d. D is what? This a1 b2 minus a2 b1. They will straight write this, not try to separate them. We better write it in a separate way. So x is equal to dx upon, we calculate d separately, we calculate dx separately, calculate dy separately, and then we write x is equal to dx upon d, y is equal to dy upon d. Okay, same formula if this would have been like this. So in this case, where the alignment is a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 on the left hand side is equal to 0 on the right hand side, at that time still it will be x is equal to dx by d. D is what now? Here you are not going to swipe the places for dx. For dx it will be same, b1, b2, c1, c2. So b1 into c2 minus b2 into c1 upon d. D is still same, a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and when this time for by you are going to swipe the places. So c1 c2 will be written over here, a1 a2 will be written over here. So this will become a2 c1 minus a1 c2 upon, still it is going to be d, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This you have to understand, my dear students. Please try to understand this. Okay. For today, I will solve one question for you all people by all the three methods. Basically, it's not required, but still I'll give one try if at all you have got any problem. See, one thing is there, 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to 10 upon 3. Okay, this is first equation. Second equation is 2x plus 1 upon 4y is equal to 11 upon 4. I'm purposely taking this because there are some fractions involved over here. So first equation is basically 1 upon 3x plus y. When you have to give general form for this, best thing you have to do is that multiply the denominator. Multiply the whole equation by the denominator. Sometimes there will be more than one denominator. Like at present there is denominator 3. Here also the denominator is 3. Here also the denominator is 3. Sometimes it can happen that 1 upon 3 x plus 2 upon 5y is equal to 3 upon 10. Something of this sort. Now you will multiply with what? Don't worry. Just find the LCM of 3, 5 and 10. Find the LCM of 3, 5 and 10. 3, 5, 10. By now you must be champion of that because we have done this in real numbers. So 3, 1s are 3, 5 is not getting divided, 10. 5, 1s are 5, 5 2s are, and then you get 2 1s are. So this becomes 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30. 30 is your LCM. Multiply this throughout by 30. So what will happen? 30 into 1 upon 3x. This also I will multiply by 30. This also I will multiply by 30. 30 into 2 upon 5y is equal to 30 into 3 upon 10. So when I divide this 3, this will be divisible. 10, 5 6 are, 10 3 are. So what I get is 10x plus 6 2s are 12y is equal to 3 3s are 9. Like this will become now my general form. Always when you have to get rid of the denominator, multiply the whole equation by the LCM of the denominators. But in this case, what is given to us? There is only one denominator, 3. So you have to, the denominator, the 3 and 3. Basically this denominator is 3, this denominator is 3. So LCM will be 3. So multiplying throughout by 3, you don't have to actually show it. You just write 1 upon 3x plus 3 into 1 into y plus 3 into 10 upon 3. You can write, what is this going on? Some multiple things going to my mind. Here you have to write multiplying throughout by 3. So this I multiplied by 3, 1 upon 3x into 3 plus y into 3 is equal to 3 into 10 upon 3. Are you getting? Multiply each term by 3. So what will happen? This will get cancelled. This also will get cancelled. So you will get this is x plus 3y is equal to 10. This will be your first equation. So your denominators all are gone. Now for the second equation, you will get 2x plus 1 upon 4y is equal to 11 upon 4. Here also you will multiply throughout by multiplying throughout by 4. This will be 4 into this, 4 into this, 4 into this. So you get 8x plus this is gone, this is gone. This will be a second equation. Now this are the two equations of yours, and then if they have just asked you to solve, you can solve it by any method that you want basically. So now if I think about solving them, you can consider any method. Now if supposing equating the coefficient method, I'll try to do all the three methods, my dear students. So equating the coefficients method, so here I'll write, so 8x plus y is equal to 11. Equating the coefficient method. This method if I am doing, so what I will do, I will have to target any of the two variables. So I am finding that multiplying this equation, if I go for, then I will have to multiply the equation by 8. So it's okay, I can go for that. So here multiplying equation 1 by 8, we get, what do we get? 8 into x plus 3y is equal to 10. This will become 8x, 8 3s are 24y, 8 10s are 80. This will be your third equation. Now first will be ignored, second and third. So now you see 8x have same signs, so I will subtract. See, if you all are having this, it is nice to write subtracting equation. If you are going to write third equation down, the equation 3 from 2. So here equation 3 from 2, so 2 will be on upper line, and then it is like this. So you are going to subtract, sign of subtraction away, but this plus will become minus, this plus will become minus, this plus will become minus, and I have got now 8x minus 8x is gone. Y minus 24y will give me minus 23y. 11 minus 80. So 80 minus 10 will give me 70. 70 minus 1 more 1 will give me 69, but then it will be minus 69. So y will be equal to minus 69 divided by minus 23. So this will give me y is equal to 3 minus minus plus. So I have got y is equal to 3. Now I can substitute this y is equal to 3 in equation any of this 1, 2, 3. But of course, I'll take it in equation 1. Substituting y is equal to 3 in equation 1. What do we get? Where is that equation 1? This is the equation 1, x plus 3y is equal to 10. X plus 3 into 3 is equal to 10. X plus 9 is equal to 10. X is equal to 10 minus 9. X is equal to 1. Always have an habit of counter checking your answer, especially in linear equation in two variables. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. X is equal to 1. See, x is equal to 1. Y is equal to 3. If I substitute these values of x as 1 here, will I get 10? X is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. 1 plus 3y means 3 3 is a 9 plus 1 10. Yes. Consider over here. X is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 into 8, 8. Plus 3, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So that means your answer is right. This is always good, my dear students. So this way we have got the values of x and y. So you write x is equal to 1 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. Fine. Second, definitely see these are the questions. Definitely, supposing now I have to go by graphical method. I hope you have understood this, my dear students. It's not that difficult at all. Basically, by now you must have understood this. Supposing if I have to go by graphical method, the graphical method is basically the same. Whatever the question is given to me, I will first convert them into standard form, where the denominators I'll get rid of the denominators, and the denominators how I'll get rid of. You have understood this? Now these are the two equations. X plus 3y is equal to 10. So x plus 3y is equal to 10. I have to find the values of x. I've chosen x to be separate. So here I'll get, of course now I will have to find, and purposely trying to save the space. By now you should understand the presentation. You all present in a proper way. This because I want to keep everything in same page. That's why I'm doing, which is not a good thing to practice. If x is equal to, no, for y is equal to, you can take anything now, 1. For y is equal to 1, x is equal to 10 minus 3 into 1. I get x is equal to 10 minus 3, so x is equal to 7 I will get. So for y is equal to 1, for y is equal to 1, x is equal to 7. I will get 7 comma 1. This is why quite in my range. I can go further. For y is equal to, there is no point in going on the negative side. If I go on the negative side, this will become plus, and then 10 plus 3, 10 plus 5 and all. So that is not advisable. I'll go on the positive side. Y is equal to, I can go for 4 also. X is equal to 10 minus 3 into 4. X is equal to 10 minus 12. So x is equal to minus 2. Fine. Y is equal to 4. X is equal to minus 2. This will become minus 2 comma 4. And then I go for the next one. For y is equal to 5 I go. So x is equal to 10 minus 3 into 5. I'll get x is equal to 10 minus 15. So x is equal to minus 5. Fine. So I'll get what? X is equal to minus 5 and y is equal to 5. So minus 5 comma 5. This is done for 1. And the other equation is 8x plus y is equal to 11. 8x plus y is equal to 11. So I write it over here. 8x plus y is equal to 11. So here what do I do? Here I'll find the value of y. 11 minus 8x. Again the same thing, I'll make a table wherein 4 columns, 3 rows, x, y, x comma y. So for x is equal to, I can take 1, y is equal to 11 minus 8 into 1, y is equal to 11 minus 8, 3. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. Fine. Now I go further. For x is equal to, if I go higher, then it is going, I will go on aram se 11 minus 8 into 0. I will get y is equal to 11 minus 0. So y is equal to 11, still on the higher side, but still it's okay. So I get what? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 11. 0 comma 11. And y axis I can go till 11, 12, it's okay. But not a very good thing. Now if I have to go, I have to go to here 16 minus 11. Okay, fine. For x is equal to 2, y is equal to 11 minus 8 into 2, y is equal to 11 minus 16 minus 5. Okay, so for x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 5, 2 comma minus 5. Now I should be able to make the See, one thing I'll purposely do, there are many students who feel that because they don't have a graph paper, they can't solve. See, it is not a right practice, my dear students. You should be able to do in any way. So what if a graph paper is not there? थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे होएगा, maybe slightly. Oh, I hope everything is fine. Maybe. Now see, supposing if the graph paper is not there, you don't have to really bother about that. Maybe slight variation you will have, but not necessary that you will not be able to solve. Only thing is that you have to keep the unit same. Of course, slight variation can be there. I don't disagree with that. See here, supposing if I start from here, 8. Now I take it every. It is not necessary that you have to take only 1 centimeter. You can even take whatever is your scale. How much time is this going to take? Not a big period. You just take care of the parallax errors. Students just keep on telling, sir, I don't have graph paper. Now I am in native place. Shops are not open. See, find one reason for doing things. Certain things are such that one reason is sufficient for not to do things. One reason is there and you should not do things. If there are plenty of reasons to do, but one good reason for not doing, don't do. But certain things are such that if there are many reasons for not doing and one good reason for doing, so you should be ready to do that thing. Now it is your wisdom how to choose. That is your wisdom. Oh, 9. I have to go higher over there because 1 is there, na? Which says that. See, some variation may come. I don't disagree with that. And definitely it can come or it may not come also. Fine. 9, 10, 11, 12. Fine. Now what are the things that we have to see here? First is 7, 1. Now if I go for 7 and 1, this is my 7. For here, 7 is on x-axis and 1 here. So from here I have to come over here. See, try to understand. Here 1 centimeter up, straight. This will be somewhere here 7, 1. Next is minus 2, 4, minus 5, 5. Okay. Minus 2 is over here, comma 4, I will have to go up 4 centimeters up. Only thing you have to hold the scale very properly. After that also 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter variation may come. 4 centimeter up, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is right on the mark of the line. So what is now? See, when you are choosing to do things, things also move according to your way. Minus 5, 5. So minus 5 on the x-axis here. Fine. And then you have 5 centimeter up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go. See, the straight line is there. What more do you want? So this will be your graph. पक्का आया ना? Without any problem. Now the next one will be, now this was what? X plus 3y is equal to 10. This was for x plus 3y is equal to 10. And now the next one is 13011. 131 is over here. Fine. And then you have got 3 centimeter. 1, 2, 3. Oh ho. Is it going to intersect exactly over there? So 1, 3 only is going to be a point of intersection. 1, 3. And then 0, 11. On 0, 11. So y-axis 11. So this is what? Fine. And then last one is 2 comma minus 5. So 2 is over here. And then minus 5 means 5 centimeter down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे है. It's okay, but so here is the line. थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो ही गया. Okay. Fine. But this is how, but it's okay. Means you have understood that without graph paper, we can still draw a better graph, and where your answer is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3, which we had already got. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. So it's okay. Still you are performing well. What is the problem? This is your x and this is your y. Finished. Okay, my dear students, so this way we have finished by graphical method, and now let us go to try it by Kramer's rule method or by cross multiplication method. Which is also called as Kramer's rule method. Definitely, even if that case also, when they have given me the equations in this format with the denominator, first I will multiply by the denominator and get rid of the denominator. So I will get these equations: x plus 3y is equal to 10. Now that is the case you have to understand, my dear students, which way you are writing. The second is 8x plus y is equal to 11. See whether you are writing it in a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 or a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. See, dare to do by all the methods, understand by all the methods. So basically now we have done this before also by this method. So I'll try to do it by, what should I do? Now I have written already. So क्या हो गया? X plus 3y minus 10 is my first. 8x plus y minus 11 is equal to 0 is my second equation. So now comparing with general form, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now here d is equal to a1, a2, b1, b2, which will be equal to, now this is a1, a2 is 1, 8, 3, 1. This will be 1 minus 1 into 1, 1 minus 8 3s are 24 will give you minus 23. So d is equal to minus 23. Fine. For finding dx. Now when the form is of this general form, here you will not swipe the places of b1, b2. What you will do is that keep the places same. 3, 1 minus 10, 3, 1 minus 10 minus 11. This will be for dx. So you will get So this will be equal to 3 into minus 11 minus 33, minus sign is there, 1 into minus 10 minus 10. So this will become minus 33 plus 10, that will be again 10. Oh my god, this is going to be still minus 23. Okay, fine, let us see. So now for dy, what you will do, so dx is equal to minus 23. This you have got. For dy now you will have to swipe the places, as I told you, because this is the general form is different. So for y you have to swipe the places. C1, C2 will come over here. I have not written it over there. Here also I should have written. And A1, A2. This you should have written over here also, my dear student, as I wrote over here. Here also B1, B2, C1, C2 should have written. So here you will get, what is C1, C2 over here? Minus 10, minus 11. And what is your A1, A2? This 1, 8. Fine. So this will give you minus 10 into 8, minus 80, minus 11. So that will give me minus 80 plus 11. So dy is equal to minus 80 plus 11 means 80, sign of the greater number, 80 minus 10 will give you 70 minus 69. Fine. This is the value you have got of dy. So x is equal to what now? Dx by d. Dx is minus 23, d is minus 23 is equal to 1. Y is equal to dy by d. dy is minus 69 upon minus 23. This will be 3. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. Okay, fine. So what that same we got, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. Fine, same, no problem, my dear students. So I hope you all are understanding. I am doing it in clarified way, and only one thing now you have to understand, my dear students. Substitution method or elimination method, whatever you call it, substitution method, it's better you understand that it's not a big difference at all. It's not a big deal. See here, after you have been provided with 1 upon 3x, this you will eliminate the denominators and you will get x plus 3y is equal to 10. X plus 3y is equal to 10. This will be your first equation, and your second equation will be that you have already got 8x plus y is equal to 11. This is your second equation. Now what you will be doing is that, see my dear students, for substitution method or for elimination method, what do you mean? You have to find any, as you do for graphical method, find the value of x from any equation. At present I am choosing equation 1. You can take equation 2 also, no problem. If supposing I take equation 2, from equation 2, I will get what is equation 2? 8x plus y is equal to 11. But what is easier for me to calculate? Not x, y. So y is equal to what I will get? 11 minus 8x. Now this I have got from equation 2. This value of y which I have got from equation 2, I will substitute in equation 1. See, I got the value of y from equation 2. And what value of y I have got from equation 2, I will substitute in equation 1. If supposing I would have calculated x from equation 1, so whatever the value of x I am getting from equation 1, I would have substituted in equation 2. So substituting y is equal to 11 minus 8x in equation 1. See, equation 1. Why? Because this y I have got from equation 2. So I will have to substitute in opposite equation. So equation 1 is what? X plus 3y is equal to 10. So in place of y, I will write 11 minus 8x. X plus 3 in bracket 11 minus 8x is equal to 10. Now I will open this bracket. X plus 3 11s are 33 plus minus minus 3 8s are 24x is equal to 10. Now if I solve this, these are like terms. X minus 24x will give me minus 23x is equal to 10 will go on the upper, 33 will go on the other side. So I will get minus 23x is equal to 10 minus 33 will give me minus 23. x is equal to minus 23 upon minus 23, x is equal to 1 minus minus plus. This x is equal to 1 is substituted in any 1, 2, 3. So substituting x is equal to 3 in equation 3, because y is already taken care, that's why I will substitute over here. So here I will get a y is equal to 11 minus 8 into 1. So what do I get? 11 minus 8. So y is equal to 3. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. This is basically substitution method, my dear students. So with this, you will be able to understand the substitution method. So we are in total knowing 4 methods. Substitution method, elimination method, both are same. Equating the coefficient method, then graphical method and Cramer's rule method. Okay, my dear students. So with this, I basically end up with the revision, and with this I have actually covered everything that is concerned with the methods of linear equations in 2 variables. Now the next topic that we have to understand, my dear students, first of all, is that there are few more things. Okay, I'll do one thing, my dear student. I'll give you homework for today. See, solving this is very, very, very important. Very important. See, my dear students, if you solve them, then only you will be able to master this questions. I'll give you only one to do it by 4 methods. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 2, and x minus y upon 2 is equal to half. This question you do by all the 4 methods: substitution method, equating coefficient method, graphical method. Those who don't have graph, for them also what you should do, I have showed you, and cross multiplication or Cramer's rule method. Okay, fine, my dear students. So this is all for the day, and then tomorrow I will start with the new topic. Of course, in this we have to do plenty. So please stick to the topic, because I want you all people to master everything that we have done. I just don't want to go on teaching and then you all are not able to get what is happening. You have to master each and every skill that you have got. All these 4 methods, first you master all these 4 methods, and for that what you have to do is that constantly keep on solving 1 question per day by all the 4 methods. Even then, you in a very less amount of time you will be mastering all this. But after that we have to go for complex type of equations. There are many complex type of equation. In complex type of equation, at least 5 different type of questions are there. 5 different type of questions are there. Those are complex type of equations. So those 5 different types again we have to learn. And then one more topic which I will be starting next is that identifying the solution, whether the solution exists or not. And then after that, a huge topic of word problems. Once you have done with all these things, then we can definitely enter into word problems, and we have to learn word problems because that is a huge topic in this chapter, and it is means in this chapter and in quadratic equation you have to be very careful. Word problem, one word problem or 2 will definitely come from each chapter. This also linear equation in 1 variable, and even for quadratic equations. So my dear students, slowly, steadily we have to go, because it's the old saying, and it is very rightly said that slow and steady wins the race. Anyone who denies that, I challenge him. Okay, my dear students, thank you very much. Love you all. See you all.